Now, I was gonna say explode. So you missed the best conversation we had about Goku Black. So Mark, and Reggie were in. Well, Diego was listening. I don't know if he's still there.
I was listening barely. I just joined when you were
Oh, Nappa
getting
didn't
to the
die.
tail end of that conversation.
So basically, we were saying that the entire Goku Black saga from Super would have been amazing if Goku would have been the villain. Goten would have been the villain at the end. It was
A lot of
revealed
people
it was
wonder
actually
about that.
because the thing is, imagine just have Goten be enraged, be mad that his dad keeps constantly dying, and he just like fuck it, I'll be stronger than everybody, and then just have Samasu be like, all right, I'll help you out. And that's the whole reason why Goten becomes evil.
There'd be a bit more depth to the reasoning than just that, because that's actually kind of weak. So yeah.
Oh yeah, not a problem. Was it So going back on topic of the game here for a second, Nappa didn't die. He's actually great aping with
Yep.
Vegeta in this take here. So I don't think Piccolo sacrificed himself yet.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, like Nappa's a little bitch.
A case in point, I just took him down.
Yeah,
And like I said, like a little bitch.
And the weird thing about this is like we don't get many giant characters being a problem in Dragon Ball. So this is like one of the very few times this has ever been relevant for Dragon Ball in its entirety. Like besides Janemba, which again was a movie villain, I don't see much like towering giant kaiju sized villains being an issue for standard Dragon Ball fare these days.
They realize that's just really boring to watch.
meh.
Go on. I'll go with you.
So actually, are we ever going to talk about Oog?
Well, when we get to the GT part of the
What's
game,
to
yeah.
talk about?
When we get to the GT part of the game, sure. But
What's to talk about?
There's a GG part of this game?
yeah, there is.
Yeah. There's also a super part of this game too.
Yep.
I don't remember there being GT story, but okay.
Yeah, there is. It's DLC.
GT Goku and Omega Shenron are in here.
Yeah. Boom.
And like that, we've lost it.
It's like, what? And they didn't even want to bother animating Jajirobe, so they just cut his tail off.
Man, they could have just said that Krillin did
Better
it,
than the
but
first one where they just had Krillin do it.
Oh my goodness, funny stuff. But yeah, the Saiyan saga for me, in terms of like the series or that saga in general, I gotta say the battle between Goku and Vegeta, probably the second most brutal fight in Dragon Ball period, because it just
Yeah.
because Frieza probably takes the cake with brutality, because I don't think we've ever had
Yeah.
fighting on that
Power level of 1,000,000.
yeah, but I don't think we've had fighting and people getting messed up as much as Frieza versus Goku ever in the series again.
I don't know. I mean, Perfect Cell comes in.
The interpretation of the Saiyan saga is in Budokai 1 in the What If, where Vegeta just kills everyone and then goes Super Saiyan.
Oh, I remember that.
Yo, Diego.
Because apparently he cares about that for now.
Diego, what's your opinion on the Saiyan saga?
Well, I want to ask a question
Yes.
regarding this game.
Mm-hmm.
So why is it that I guess Videl of all people has to travel back in time? And
It's this created character. Videl is the one true waifu.
We'll get to her later in Dragon Ball in the Majin Buu arc. I'll talk as much as I want about her there, but for now, no. This is just my created character.
Short and simple, it's this created character, the inserted time controller that you use. And the reason being is that Videl as his one true waifu.
Yes, that is
He's
true.
got like 3 different
You
Videls.
created
And that be
Videl
damned.
on here? Or what?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
So if it isn't supposed to be Videl, who is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be your created character.
You
Like-
make your own
Fire
character.
He
controller.
created
Oh.
Videl
Yeah.
for the 3rd time.
For the
That's-
Yep.
That's what I've been trying to think of this entire time myself. And I
Actually,
can
no,
never figure
they
it out.
realized that she was very important to the timeline because of Gohan. So they sent her back to defend Gohan's lineage.
I thought it was actually part of the game, like Videl for whatever reason. And I'm
Yeah.
very
That's
confused.
funny.
That's exactly what it is.
Videl is secretly the cat.
The cat, yeah, the created character.
Oh, did you guys know that in the original, in the French version of fucking DBZ, what's his name? Not Dodoria.
Zarbon?
Sarbon's supposed to be female.
Really? Well, I wouldn't put it past him. A lot of people assumed a lot of genders, especially with Frieza, when early in the day. Yeah.
Well, considering Frieza was voiced by the same person that did Genkai and Yu Yu Hakusho, yeah,
The chain smoking.
Oh,
yeah. Kind of hard to think otherwise because we know exactly what voice that was.
Even nowadays, she's still.
Yeah.
He still sounds like a woman.
Well, he sounds less
Oh no,
womanish.
no. Well, now he sounds like a dude, just like a very effeminate and like,
Sounds like a woman to me.
fantasy dude.
Okay, well, with the Saiyan Saga out of the way, after we just beat up Vegeta, we're now in
Oh,
the
damn, I
Namek
missed
Saga.
it all.
The Namek Saga. We are in the Namek Saga now. Zarbon and Dodoria. What are you guys' opinions on those
Honestly,
two
Frieza sounds
characters?
like a genuine woman to me.
They should have made both of them stronger, especially Sarbon, because Sarbon is supposed to be Frieza's right hand man.
Yeah, and yet
Maybe
they're
having
weaker
one
than
of
the
these
Ginyu.
women, they're just that lazy.
No, legit, they were weaker than like you said, weaker than the Ginyu Force. It's like what the fuck? And Sarbon's
I mean, they're
supposed to
probably
be-
stronger than Boldo and whatnot, aside from his time powers.
And maybe
But-
Jice and Jice and Berter individually.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing though, because supposedly in the power level department, Doria is supposed to be like 30,000, while Sarbon was supposed to be like 50,000, and then the Ginyu Force are like above 100,000. So how the fuck did Frieza make Sarbon his right hand man?
It should have been
probably for different reasons other than strength, but for like management.
But that's the thing though. If you know that you're stronger than your boss, like, are you really gonna listen to your boss?
I mean, there's Ginyu. He could have body swapped Frieza any moment in time, but he chose not to because he's loyal.
Well, that's the thing though. The thing is, would it have worked on Frieza?
I think Frieza knows. Who knows? I have a feeling that Frieza and Ginyu are probably from the same race, and Frieza is well aware of how to deal with people who body swap with him, especially Ginyu. So I think Frieza would
He's
have
got
been.
good reaction time.
Yeah, he would have probably like closed Ginyu's mouth and just killed him right there and then.
Well, the thing is that Ginyu and Frieza actually have like a friendship, basically. Like, this is the closest thing that he has to like an actual friend in his subordinate.
True. I think Frieza's
they both actually respect one another as individuals. That's the thing with them.
He hates the dancing.
No, I think
that was just more like it was wasting time. He's like,
I think it's like that friend that does that one weird thing, but you put up with it anyway because you're friends.
Basically. And also, if you notice in like Dragon Ball Fighters and whatnot, they have very amicable interaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, so going back to what we were saying about putting up with Frieza putting up with the Ginyu shit. So you're talking about the shit that we do to each other, how we bully Diego, how we bully Mark.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have done the first part of the Namekian saga first. I just remembered that they gave you a choice after defeating Raditz.
Did not notice that.
So Diego's long gone.
Oh well. As long as he's watching, that's okay. So yeah, since Dodoria is on screen right now, I will say Dodoria, grade A lackey. I didn't really have much attachment to this guy. He got what was
He
coming
was a
to
good
him.
jobber.
What?
He was a
Good
good
jobber.
jobber.
It's basically wrestling terms of saying that he was just there to take the beating.
Mm.
It's what Yamcha was in Dragon Ball, and then it's what Vegeta became in Z.
There, he's dead. Bye bye, Zarba. I mean, not Zarba, Dodoria. Do you think Dodoria, that's what he looks like when he's transformed?
That's perfect.
Do you think he's naturally
I don't think there's
transformed?
much more for me to teach you.
No, I don't
I
think
feel
so.
like that's just his race.
Hmm.
And Zarbon is an equal power scorer, if not weaker, to Doria when not. So why don't they ever have him transform?
I was gonna say, would you consider fucking Midoriya female? I mean, like, I know the abridged version made fun of that, but like, I actually think that would have been a better canon.
Well, who knows what would have happened?
I don't care.
Who knows what would have
Yeah.
happened because the dub also made Zarbon gay, like
No,
ambiguously
Zarbon
gay.
wasn't gay. No, he wasn't gay. He was, what do you call it? He was
Metro.
vicarious.
Vicarious. I'm talking about the
No,
dub. I'm talking about the dub though.
he had a very transparent, well, not transparent, but stereotypical.
To be fair, there has been gay characters in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
like the dub more so did that with Zarbon's character, most likely based on looks alone.
Good to have you back.
Yep.
I mean, like, if you really think about it, Bulma wanted to give that unenthusiastic hand job to fucking Zarbon.
Yeah, and then Zarbon transformed.
And then she was like, "Oh hell no, dude!" Because I remember fucking, what was it, General Blue from fucking Dragon Ball?
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember
How
him.
he was gay.
I believe that was the case. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
possibly.
legitimately written as a gay character. Yeah, he was.
Okay. It's been a while.
I
Like I only remember. I don't remember some parts of Dragon Ball.
It was rough out there.
He's even disgusted by women.
Yeah, he was afraid of women.
Who's
He
that?
did- Oh, go ahead, Diego.
I'm sorry. I failed in my
Who's that dude next to Trunks?
That's the
That's the original time controller from the first game.
yeah.
Don't worry.
If-
That's the generic
It
look.
would be if the Switch had a first game.
Mhm.
Point being, that's the generic version of it.
A proper introduction is in order.
He has a holographic statue outside.
That becomes your statue afterwards.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. It's my statues now.
Yeah.
Except it's not yet because you just created a new Videl.
No, this is I loaded up a save file.
I'm Trunks.
What? But
Yeah.
you're doing everything all over again. There's even new old cutscenes.
Yeah, I'm going by the cutscene. I'm going through the
I mean, like the opening cutscene where you walked out.
Yeah, because he's going through the event.
Here is my part.
I mean,
Yeah.
like the very opening cutscene.
I don't know. This
He
seems like
started from the prologue. He literally clicked on prologue.
Mhm.
There have been so many
That's how it starts.
No, it lets you do
We're a
that.
bit short-handed.
Well, now you do.
The more you know. But yeah, the redhead dude, he's the default create your own character model. Unfortunately, because Xenoverse 2 came out on the Switch and not Xenoverse 1, they kind of didn't really have the ability for you to lock on the memory of the old game that would have your old created character be in his place. So yeah, you're kind of stuck
Which
with
case you would have just
Yeah,
had two
download
Videls
the,
on the screen.
old
Yes.
game story for $10 though, which I did just yesterday.
Though I feel like if I would have had the lock on thing, I think I would have made a different character if that was the case.
I never said
No, you would have made another Videl.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not lying. I
And
would
who
have.
would you have
made
made?
another Videl.
No, I wouldn't have made another. I probably would have made a character based off me
You've got a long
at that point.
Based off what?
Another Videl, you know it. Don't lie.
No, I'm
Based
not
off
lying.
what?
Based off myself, I would have made a legitimate one.
Based off yourself.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
I can see through your lies. He would have made another video.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you
No,
would. You made
I
it. You
wouldn't.
made it in the previous game when
Yeah,
you.
but I didn't know lock-on was gonna happen at that point.
Anyway,
The world will never
mystery
know.
was
How about
somehow
that? The world will never
restored,
know.
but there are why are all
But
these
we know.
things suddenly appearing out of their proper
Do we
places and
really know?
times?
Do we?
Yes.
Again,
Do you?
I'll talk more about Videl when we get to that part of the story, and I don't want to drown it
Which should
out.
only take like 2 more hours.
Considering how fast I'm going through the game, probably sooner. Um,
We're probably in part 3 by
I'm being
now.
generous.
oh, my bad. But anyway, going back to the whole Namek saga bit. Namek, I want to say, if you were to ask me before Super became a thing, the Frieza saga was my favorite, and possibly still my favorite saga of all Dragon Ball, just based on how many things it did, nostalgia, and how the fighting was framed and how strategy played a key part in keeping these characters alive until it was about punching, 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 and not
Yeah.
being as fast as possible.
Frieza Saga still is where characters still had to actually think about what they were doing.
Well,
And for that, I appreciate it.
Hmm.
I did enjoy
And it was a three-way struggle.
the Namek saga, but I just wish they would have actually, spent some more
the
time
anime.
on it.
I don't know,
No, I
man.
was gonna say
We spent quite a lot of time on burning Namek.
I've been looking.
no, I'm talking about like actual like getting to know the people, like the actual characters, things like that.
You're not the easiest people.
You know,
We
like
got
the
anime.
slice
Which
of
ended
life.
at 2.2.
Go ahead, Jose.
No, I was gonna say, fucking what you call it? They should have turned that bit of Namek when they first arrived like a slice of life anime.
Oh, you mean like in the cave when they brought in Dende?
Yeah.
It was just like 2 episodes of that.
I will say the Frieza saga was a little bit too long with unnecessary things. Like I'm
About the original where there was still filler, or you talk about in like as a whole?
as
The filler was good.
as a whole it was fine, but there was too much times where they cut from the fighting to go talk about what was going on Earth, and that really like took me out of the effect that the show was going for. Because you have like 5 minutes of Goku pounding Frieza on Namek when it's blowing up, and then it cuts to Chi Chi and Master Roshi. It's like, guys, I want to see more of the fighting. Don't take me out of the element.
But now, we mustn't bicker amongst
I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I do agree with you in that remark.
Yeah.
But like let's be honest, the one saga that was really cut short, like really bad, was the Cell saga, because the Android saga was good, but then the Cell saga just happened and they ended it so quickly. I was just like, dude, my dick cannot handle this disappointment.
You understand the development hell when it came to developing the Android saga, right? Like the changes that Toriyama had to
These
go
two
through.
androids look too goofy.
Yeah.
These 2 androids look like little brats. This android
Yeah.
is just ugly. Oh, you made him different. Oh, now he's even uglier. Oh, that's perfect.
Think of the merchandise we can sell with this.
Wait, why are you drawing a pink blob?
You know what to do.
That's it. This is our last season. Pink Blob, we're calling it quits.
Pretty much. I mean, like, I understand the development hell they went through, but for me, it was just like, dude, you guys could have done a fucking better job with the Freezer saga. Freezer saga, they could have done so much better job. Cutting down some of the transformations and some of the fights a little bit, sooner.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cell saga could have been a little bit longer with semi-perfect Cell. I know that Toriyama had so much problems with his fucking editor. But dude, semi-perfect Cell was fucking amazing. I love his design. I love the look. And I love
Honestly, my favorite is probably Imperfect Cell. The fact that he's
the horror aspect.
Oh, Oh yeah, Imperfect Cell when he fucked up. Dude, my favorite bit is like I love the abridged version when they did. He's like, hey, you want to see me suck off this guy? Wait, what?
Oh no, you
He's like,
want me to see you
want to
drink
see
this
me
guy?
drink this guy?
Yeah, drink this guy.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like, ooh, what the hell are you? Let's
No,
end
no,
your
no.
question.
My favorite
Okay.
part of the abridged
Which
that I
want to
love
see me drink this guy?
is like did you see me drink that guy? That was so fucking weird. I was like,
Like, it's like, yeah, like the
Not
time I
forget that in
drank
the
that guy.
episode prior
That
to
was,
that, he was singing "It's a Beautiful Night in the Neighborhood" or something.
yeah, that was.
no, did you see the DVC abridged was it Kai version?
Yeah,
He was
yes.
singing All Star.
Oh yeah, where they basically just like do like a quick rapid fire of like all the memes that they have.
No, but I love how they did the fucking All Stars like somebody. He was whistling the song.
Hmm. I don't think I saw the other ones. I saw the first one. I was like, okay, that's cool. That's funny. Yeah.
The
I
second
am
one
hilarious,
ends with
and you will
Android
quote
16.
everything I say.
The second one ends with Android 16 being alive.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah, yeah. They stopped making
Let's skip
abridges.
the part where he died.
Yeah.
Like if it skipped the part where a character dies, they're still alive.
We're supposed to be working together.
Well,
No, but that shit was hilarious, bro.
Well, since we're taking a break from the Namek saga, apparently, because there's some cutscenes of them talking about stuff we don't care about. Opinion on Supreme Kai of Time. Go.
She is adorable. I want more of her.
She's fine.
I do not like her real name in other media.
What's her real name?
Cronoa.
Oh.
Is a device that
Mm,
manipulates
I
time
a little
I
on
was
the
not
nose, yeah.
the time for a brand
I was not fond of her.
Wait, does Cronoa mean
I-
something time related or what?
Krona?
No,
No, Cronoa.
Right, but Krona?
I'm not following. Sorry.
I just prefer calling her Scott.
Okay, well, you know, chronological.
Oh.
You know what that means?
Okay. Chronological.
Chrono.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know the Greek Titan
No.
of time?
No.
Chronos.
No, I don't. I didn't play God of War. I didn't play God of War.
Well, even without knowing.
I'm joking.
My
I'm joking.
God.
I'm
They
joking.
teach you this in school.
Yeah.
No. I never
Jeez,
took. I never took Greek mythology in school.
We'll just have to
They
give them
don't
a
even
pounding
wait
the next
for
time they fool
that.
with history,
Some
right?
schools teach you that in grade school.
Nope.
I was taught that like multiple fucking times in my district. It was hilarious.
Never
I
learned
mean, I
that
liked
stuff.
it, but like,
Looks like
yeah.
We've both
But anyway, point being, like the word chrono
Okay.
is because of Chronos,
Gotcha.
who was patron god Titan, whatever, of time, right?
Okay.
So the Supreme Kai of Time's name being Chronoa is just Chrono, and they
Okay.
added an A to it to make it feminine.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, now that he said he wants to see more, like, what's your opinion on the character from what you know of it?
Me?
Yeah. Go for
Or-
you, and then Jose.
She's fine. I don't mind her. Like she's basically just Supreme Kai from Boo, but actually has a bit more relevance.
And she's adorable.
Yeah. Oh, this is Ginyu in Vegeta's body. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a fake out. They think that they're trying to make us think that he's gonna be in there again like the previous game, only for it to be Trunks, because Trunks is stupid.
What about you, Jose? What's your opinion on the Supreme Kai of Time?
Oof. I know at least 3 people that are not gonna like my opinion, but I fucking detested.
Is it because she shares Pan's voice actress?
No, it's just the fact that I don't know. I just didn't fucking like her. She was
Well,
one
you're
of
not the only one. Apparently, a lot of people didn't like her, especially in the first game. I don't know all of the examples of why, but most of it was just that she was kind of annoying.
No,
they're all
actually, no, that was
And like her whole like reasoning for doing whatever it was that she did was just because I was just really lonely in this place all by myself, so I don't want to defend. They're like, okay.
So for me, the main reason I didn't. No, the main reason I fucking disliked her was just the fact that, hey, you know what? You basically are letting these people ruin fucking the timeline just because you're bored. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Yeah, but it's like
very
the thing is,
adamant about that, and she gets upset.
Yeah, but the thing is that she should be doing it herself, but instead she decided to pull Trunks out of.
Well, she also has to watch over Toki.
That too, yeah. But,
yeah, but like I said, I don't know. I just don't like the fact that she just doesn't actually does her job. She has you guys do it, and it's like, dude, you're Supreme Kai. Yes, I understand you have other responsibilities. Don't get me wrong, because hey, you know what? Everybody has responsibilities, but it's like, holy fuck, woman, do your job for fuck's sakes.
And if you put into account that that's not her final form, because she has an actual final form that makes her as tall as Whis.
Only if it's in a different game. It's probably not canon in this game.
Still, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Or it's just that it's.
I'm thoroughly impressed that they actually did that with her.
No, they actually made her an unlockable character during certain online events.
But not the final form of hers, like the tall version of her, which implies that she's way stronger than she lets on.
No, they only do the small, adorable version, which is still pretty strong in this game, albeit a little awkward.
Well, like I said, I don't know. I just didn't like her. It was overall her character, overall her motives and everything was just something I didn't like. I was just like, dude, you're fucking annoying. You don't do your job. Then you bitch and moan when things are, when the character player doesn't, solve your problems quickly. And I'm just like,
I respectfully disagree.
What's that? Opinions? Opinions in my video? Good, keep it up.
I mean, there's like everything that you just said is like